Hey guys, how's it going? Tiger Croc here, and before I get started with this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you're alerted for my next video on YouTube. Leave a like and share this video with everyone and post a friendly comment. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking about some recent updates on Insidious The Red Door, such as the recent plot leak, the trailer release date, and trailer runtime in a theory of mine. So let's get started with this video. So guys, recently James Wan talked to a Hollywood reporter and he said I would expect that we get a trailer very soon. For this, we don't know. We don't even have a poster yet. My guess is next week's so that they can throw it in front of Evil Dead Rise. And a Twitter account called Hollywood Handle revealed that the trailer is coming soon and will be 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. So guys, this is fantastic news and I can't wait to see this trailer, as we've been speculating and waiting so damn long for this trailer and kept on talking about when's the trailer going to release? Is the movie even coming out this July? But at this point, you know, I'd be shocked if the trailer doesn't come out next week based off all this news we're getting. But yeah, no, it definitely appears the trailer will come out either during Evil Dead Rise release date or during CinemaCon, which takes place from April 24th till April 27th. I hope they don't spoil too much in this trailer though, so that we can have many surprises for this movie. But if I had to predict what we will probably see in the trailer is the red-faced demon and Parker Crane in this trailer, as well as Josh dropping off Dalton at his idyllic ivy-covered university, probably a few of the new characters, maybe a few jump scares, and just showing the Lambert family talking about how they moved on from the past. Like something like that. Like if I had to predict, the trailer is going to be probably kind of similar to the Insidious Chapter 2 trailer. We're probably going to hear the Tiptoe Through the Tulip theme, see a few jump scares, and maybe a couple of new ghosts and just stuff like that. And also guys, according to the plot leak, the Tiptoe Through the Tulip theme will be in the trailer as well. Anyways guys, the next thing I want to talk about is the plot leak I found on a Twitter account called the V-Scooper. So this may contain heavy spoilers here, so if you don't wish to have Insidious The Red Door spoiled for you, then I do recommend clicking away from this video right now. So anyways, the plot leak has a few parts to it, so let's get started with part 1. The grandmother Lorraine passed away, and this triggers something in Josh. He has been away from the family for some years, as he is starting to have mental and emotional issues. He focused on addressing that alone, then strange things began to take place. So this was part 1, and this plot leak sounds very interesting, as I didn't expect this. I wonder if the red-faced demon or the bride in black are the ones to kill Josh's mom, or not. But if they are, this would explain why Josh is so triggered and having mental and emotional issues. So part 2 to this plot leak reads, Josh is being stalked by a young man's ghost, which he saw in his dreams, but now the boundary between dreams and reality is blurred. Dalton's memories were erased for protection, but the recent loss will cost something on Dalton too. So it appears there will be a new ghost in this film, which actually really excites me, as every new demon in the Insidious films are super scary and unique in their own way. I can't wait to see this new demon in the movie, and as we know, in the ending scene of Insidious Chapter 2, Josh and Dalton were freed from the spirits by Carl, but apparently Josh's mom's death is part of the cause of Dalton and Josh starting to remember how to astral project once again, which will open the red door to allow the demons of their past to return to haunt them both once again. Part 3 of this plot leak says, is a father and son story. Dalton visits Josh and they spend time together. Dalton's memories start emerging. He is remembering through visions, more drawings he makes in art school, and voices he hears. The fire demon is haunting him once again. So guys, if this plot leak is true, then there we have it. The lipstick-faced demon, played by Joseph Bishara, is returning to haunt Dalton once again, which has me super excited, as he only had 1 minute and 7 seconds of screen time in the Insidious franchise so far, and we haven't seen him for a big role since the first movie. So I'm super excited to see him return, as he's fucking terrifying and badass and my favorite demon in the Insidious franchise, and he gives me nightmares to this day. And it seems that not only did Josh's mom's death cause Dalton to remember his past, but also drawings he makes in art school makes him have visions of his memories, which leads to voices, which leads to remembering how to astral project, which leads to the red-faced demon returning to haunt him again 10 years later. So guys, this next part confirms a character that we have all been hoping to see return, and that is none other than Elise Rainier. Elise is back. We'll see flashbacks of her explaining to a group of people about traveling to the further and its dangers. Her spirit will be wandering around watching, warning for what's coming, and still giving her help. Josh will start to see her presence. So this will be very similar to Insidious Chapter 2, where Elise will return as a ghost to help Josh and Dalton defeat the red-faced demon and the bride in black once again. I'm also really looking forward to seeing the flashback scene of her as well. Anyways, the final part of this plot leak gets me super excited. It's very gruesome, darker, and more explicit. There is a lot more bloody horror, such as a person inside the further twisting, bending, and breaking its body in disturbing ways. Fire Demon will have more presence, and it's way more scarier than it was in the first movie. So not only will the red-faced demon return, but he once again will have a big role in this movie with lots of screen time, and he is the main antagonist of this film and will be way scarier than what he was in the first movie, which has me super excited to think about that. And it appears that this new ghost that is going to be introduced in this movie will be scary too, as well, as it can break its body in scary ways. And the fact that this is the very first rated R Insidious movie gets me super excited, as the other Insidious films were rated PG-13. So this must mean this will be by far the scariest and best and hopefully longest Insidious movie ever made. And apparently in this trailer, we're going to hear the Tiptoe Through the Tulips theme, which makes me super excited as well. I'm super excited to see this trailer, hopefully next week, according to James Wan. Anyways, the final thing I want to talk about is my theory. And the theory is, I have a strong feeling that we will learn a lot more about the lipstick face demon, and we will get a full backstory about this demon, because as of right now, we don't really know that much about the lipstick face demon, other than it came from the further and it followed Elise back to her home, and then went after Dalton to possess him, to cause pain to others, and to torture him in the further in his lair. We know the lipstick face demon is also called the red face demon and the fire face demon, and the man with fire on his face. And every time before the lipstick face demon appears, you will hear his claws cracking. However, what I think will happen in Insidious, The Red Door, is what happened in Insidious Chapter 2, where we got a full backstory about Parker Crane, also known as the Bride in Black, and we now know everything about Parker Crane, which is why I hope this film focuses on a full backstory for the lipstick face demon and explains where he came from, how old he is, and can he talk or not, and what made him so evil, and why he enjoys the Tiptoe Through the Tulips theme, and just everything about him in general. However, the film's main antagonist is the lipstick face demon, but that's not the only demon that will appear, as the plot literally says the demons of both Dalton and Josh's past will return to haunt them both, which makes me question, is the old lady character going to come back? I mean, I believe she is, because why else would it say the demons of both their past will come back if Parker Crane, aka the Bride in Black, is not going to return? So I'm pretty sure that we're going to see the Bride in Black come back once again as well, and take over Josh's body to try to kill his family, if you remember that from Insidious Chapter 2. Because if Parker Crane can get a backstory and he's not as popular as the lipstick face demon, I believe it's only fair that the lipstick face demon gets a full backstory as well, so we can know everything about this demon, just like we know everything about the Bride in Black. Anyways, I'm super excited and curious to know everything about the red-faced demon, especially since he's my favorite villain in the Insidious franchise by far, while the Bride in Black is my second favorite. Now, if you thought Parker Crane's backstory was scary, all I can say is just wait till you see the lipstick face demon's backstory, because I have a strong feeling it will happen in Insidious The Red Door, and the lipstick face demon is the scariest demon I've ever seen before, and one of the most powerful ones too. I'm super excited to see this demon again, as we haven't seen him in the sequel since the first film. It's been 10 years since we last saw him technically, as in Insidious 3 and 4 doesn't count, as those were only prequels and just a jump scare cameo, so we haven't technically seen what happened to the lipstick face demon after the events of Insidious 1. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he's gonna look now, and what's his motive gonna be this time, and how scary he's gonna be, because according to the plot, he's gonna be way scarier and way more gruesome and violent than when he was in Insidious 1, which makes me very, very excited. Anyways, what are all your thoughts on this? Do you guys think we'll get a full backstory explaining everything about the lipstick face demon? Are you guys excited for the trailer next week? And what do you guys think of the plot leak for Insidious 5? Let me know in the comments down below.